doubt it. I'm back. How are you guys today? Afternoon? We went kayaking. I forgot my camera mount. I try to shoot some video, so we'll see if there's video coming up in 2 weeks from now. What else did I forget? The microphone cord for the camera, so I don't have a microphone. And the laptop cord is in the big rig, so I can't even edit the video. I'm like, well, I have an hour or two to kill. Let's go farming. Is this what I was doing? Probably not, but that's what I'm doing now. We'll just do a couple of rows. My cell phone's almost dead. I should plug that in. There we go. Cell phone is charging. And apparently it's playing whatever I had it on. There we go. Let's tab this bale over a bit. Tab, tap. What are we buying next? I really want to buy the bigger seed cart, and to do so I need a bigger tractor. So maybe we will sell this tractor and get a bigger tractor. How much would a bigger tractor cost? That is the wrong button. That is currently the biggest tractor we own. $517 horsepower. I think these are all smaller. $420. $550. Do we need another articulating tractor though? Sure, if that's what you want to name it. So this is 646 horsepower. Just over $500,000, 646 horsepower. What would the big seed cart take again? $640. Okay, so that would work. That may be what we buy next. This big Challenger. It's a little difficult to control on the field as well. Doesn't drive like a normal tractor, but I think it wouldn't hurt to have one of these on the farm. Okay, we'll wait till we have $500,000. And we'll sell this little one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this little one. It does the job of a lot of these small jobs. It can do stuff like wrapping bales. Anyone wants to join, they can grab the white bale wrapper and we'll wrap bales twice as fast. Jess is working on a photo I took of her while she was kayaking, or we were kayaking. There, my camera, hang on. Let's fix this. I'm having fun. I'm just trying to get everything situated here. There we go. I think this truck's parked a little bit in the way. Looks like we got a bunch of crops to harvest still. Well, if we have to harvest that, then don't we want this truck there then? Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3 fields to harvest. Oat, cotton, and barley. Yeah, let's just park this truck by that field then. Someone must have collected some bales because I don't remember leaving the stuff here where it is. Well, this tractor should probably get some fuel as well. I mean, it's only half a tank, but Farmer Joe says she was selling bales. Oh, and wrapping. Pigs are so messy. Oh, potato harvester's full. I was under the impression that that had been all emptied. I guess when he was saying potatoes, he meant beets. What's that? For a profile picture? You'd have to go to Photoshop and put black borders around it. Um, Potato, I got so distracted by you now. Not really. That whole field needs to be seeded with oilseed radish as well. This field will eventually be bigger. We just need to buy the property beside it. You're looking. You're not willing to add a black bar to the bottom and top? You didn't like it? She's working on Photoshop. Okay, she's not using Photoshop. She's using some other open source. Oh, not an open source. Infinity? Affinity Photo. Affinity Photo, okay, cool. I remember you paying for that. Kayaking was very rough water, but I found it a lot of fun. Kind of enjoy riding the waves. I mean, I was getting kind of wet inside the kayak because the waves were not just coming over the nose of the kayak, but they were literally splashing into the kayak. I did. I was very disappointed. I don't have water in my cup. Went to Tickleberries after kayaking. Sun was alright. I mean, it was in and on and off, but it wasn't uncomfortable in the water. It got sunny and cloudy, slash sunny and then cloudy. Rain came after. We just went in Skaha Lake by OK Falls. Oh yeah, right. He said he forgot to repair this. Let's repair it. Don't recognize the phone number. I'm gonna let it ring. What's wrong with that ringtone? I have missed a call. I got a new voicemail. Let's get to my voicemail. Okay, it's actually someone I have to answer or call back, so um, we'll ride along with Jess once she joins the game. Okay. Different driver taking my trailers. I'm gonna get my water quickly. Okay. So yeah, different driver taking my trailers while I'm on vacation. He had some questions. I'm like, yes, I will help. But the phone came up as suspected spam for his phone number. It's like, that's not spam. Okay. And the reason I was looking this up is I was telling him where, if he gets the run down to southern Idaho, where we can get fuel. And that's right over here, Hammer Diesel. Hammer Diesel. James, if you're still watching, this is called Hammer Diesel. Okay, let's get the cell phone charging again. Okay, stop, stop, stop. Get the cell phone set up again. Charging. And I'm running a screen on it so I can see if anyone's watching me. No, the gas station is called Hammer Diesel. Intersection of I-84 and Highway 95 in Idaho. Did I close that? No. Okay. So let's go Street View. It just says diesel there. Oh, it doesn't say Hammer on the sign. Oh, here we go. See right there. Let's go back here. Hammer Diesel, next right. Basically, 2001 Highway 30, Fruitland, Idaho. Hammer Diesel. As soon as I fueled up at Hammer Diesel the first time, I'm like, for some reason I'm just thinking about swordplay right now, and I don't know why. Do you see what I'm bringing out of the garage? Too bad you just can't call him Hammer Diesel. You'll have to give him the info that there's a gas station called Hammer Diesel. Not a gas station, a diesel station. Big rig station. Like I said, if you do some sword play, I would love to fly the quadcopter and see what kind of angle we get. Might be able to fly the quadcopter and have the 360 cam. Yeah, practices might be still away, but we'll see. What? So there was a gym in Kelowna that refused to abide by the COVID restrictions. So the city just went and changed the locks on the place. Interior Health just goes, nope, you are no longer open. Wow. Yeah. I'm like, follow the law. The gym wasn't operating with a business license to begin with. Guess one of those, the law doesn't apply to us. Well, I worry about laws. James, take a quick look at our description, and you'll quickly understand that I worry about laws. Oh, the description's a little messed up, apparently, but oh, it's raining. I'm like, I can't harvest. Just started, so we're done harvesting until the rain stops. Okay, can we take a quick look at the description and see if I can quickly edit it live, or is that going to be too much? Is this going to be too much work? What's that? Oh, no, I see weird stuff here. Okay, so I just hit delete here, space. Oh, delete space, delete space. And then I'll do this a whole bunch of times here, and then tell me if I missed any. I'll just do a couple and then hit save, and then edit again. So the first paragraph should be fixed. So I'll do this paragraph, and then you tell me which ones I missed on the first. I put what you gave me. Okay, where am I going on this? Well, the first paragraph is fine, right? The second paragraph, to win. Okay, right there. Okay. Oh, right over here. Okay. Okay, I'll hit save on that. Where? Okay, so right over here. The question marks need to disappear. Okay. Save. Edit. Okay. Now, where do I need to go next? Where's my first next? I don't. I'm confused. Where? Henceforth a gift card? You have to find me where the space is. I can't. Multi-op. Okay. I don't know where. I don't know where the winning. That's not a problem. Okay, we got that one fixed already. Yep, got that one fixed. Should be one there. Okay, I'm just going to do a bunch here and then... anti-spam, is that a different paragraph? You sure? There's some weird stuff going on here. Weird formatting issues. Okay, save. Everything should be fixed now. You have to tell me exactly where there's not fixed stuff. Friend code, wee. Wee. Okay. And there was a problem up here somewhere further up above that. So, my name from the official website. Delete space. Save. Any other issues? Down here. Delete space. Oh, that's a weird one there. Okay. Saving. What's there? Fix what? I did fix that. Oh, that needs to move up. Okay, save. It'll refresh itself. I don't know where that is. Over here. Want to enter in there. Okay, good enough. Let's go back to game. Too long, didn't read. Yeah. It is just to legally cover my butt, apparently. Law requires me to do that. Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying to shorten it and finding shortcuts to say the same thing it says without as many words. Where'd the stump go? Oh, I think I see it. Does this tractor have a job? Don't see any weeds growing anywhere. So we're allowed to seed in rain, though. Real farmers would not be seeding in rain. This is where we need ground deformation, and as soon as I drive this onto a wet field, we need the spin tires, mud clots were building up on the tires, and then actually get the tractor stuck. Honestly, that would be a new farming sim game. That'd be worth an upgrade. A seeder. Some pretty good thunder in game. What were we gonna buy? Yes, picture frame's hanging right there. You need to buy that size picture frame because I kind of smashed the other one. What's that? My my backpack smashed the other picture frame? Sure. I didn't violently go out of my way to smash a picture frame, no. I accidentally hit the picture frame while I was wearing a backpack and didn't realize my back was bigger than normal. The glass didn't break, but the wood frame just shattered. It's like, cool. I'd rather have wood shattered all over the floor than glass, so. Hmm. I thought it was kind of obvious that I put it in that garbage bag. Right on top. Mm-hmm. I do. whoever the harvesters were on this field, they missed a little bit there. That's like a whole dollar going into the garbage. Good thing they're free slave labor. I don't know what you want. Jeffers fries. Fish and chips from Jeffers fries. I could go for a Jeffers poutine. Tim's Fish and Chips in Creston is pretty good. You don't know what? Something is ticking. Something's ticking. It scares me when there's ticking sounds in the background. It's coming from the fridge? I hear nothing. Huh? I think I'm funny. She says she's funnier. Why am I getting petted now? You hurt my feeling. Apparently my feeling has been hurt. I guess I'm told when my feeling is hurt now. All the time, huh? Apparently we're having another live fight. Round two. Luckily I don't feel anything. We both can't be the Tin Man. I think it's kind of toasty in here. I think we have a sliding door. I think I'm trying to get murdered. Someone's trying to murder me. My chair got pulled away while I was opening the sliding door. I don't appreciate. Unwanted. Oh, I have made a mistake.
You definitely have.
I definitely have. Mistake has been fixed. Apparently, I was offline. I didn't want to go online until I was ready to stream. Pollen season? Yeah, I took some. What did I take? Reactin? Yeah, before going kayaking. It's like probably a good idea. Okay, this big bud, it pretty much just stays attached to the seed cart, and that's its job. Because only 3 tractors can actually pull this seed cart, and the big bud's kind of big and difficult to deal with the other equipment. This John Deere and that Fent back there could pull the seed cart as well. Um, yes, this tractor could have a job. Why not use a John Deere to pull the John Deere chisel plow? Price of soybeans still going up. That's a good thing we put it in storage.
I saw that instead of like the high chair.
Great demand for milk. $1,000 would be a great demand.
Definitely not 900.
is quiet in chat.
We did a live stream.
I know it's the second live stream of the day. Nobody expects me to be here. Still quiet. I dare you. John Watt. I'm about to cut more grass too. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I got a good one. Farming sim. It's a really good multiplayer game. I'm sure your adopted family would love to play Farming Sim. I think most of them would be bored out of their minds, but I don't know, I never get tired of this game. This and Terraria I don't get tired of. There, I never finished this either. I bet you I could buy this game for every one of those people in the group and nobody would play it. Hey Linda. We have Starbound. I hated it when I started playing it and I haven't gone back, but apparently they've done a bunch of updates to it, so my initial relationship with Starbound was not a happy one, so with multiplayer, do you get your own chips? Or do you work on the same chip? I What do you think I just did? I bought all this land. I'm now plowing the land to make more fields. But I agree, we need to buy more. More. Even though we can't keep up with what we have. If we get people like earlier today and last weekend we had 4 people playing here at once, you catch up in game pretty quick. So
We own ship and invite other servers to come to our ship. I think this is the same concept. That would be major. You've been looking.
I think real world you could probably plow in the rain as long as your tractor doesn't get stuck. But seeding in the rain is unrealistic. I'm definitely feeling like a sugar crash after having a child's cone at Tickleberries. And anybody that doesn't know what I mean by I had a child's cone at Tickleberries, it means I went to an ice cream shop and bought the biggest ice cream in the world, and it's only a child's cone at this ice cream shop because child's cone is bigger ice cream than I have ever seen anywhere else in any other ice cream place.
What would be the part?
Get the biggest ice cream cone you can find, and child size will probably still be bigger. They don't even advertise the bigger ice cream cones as much anymore. They're kind of written on the side because everybody orders childs or smaller. A child's cone would be the size of 2 bowls of ice cream. And today, my server was extra generous and put a lot into that waffle cone. Oh, oh, there's pictures. What did you search?
Tickleberry.
Tickle.
Pictures. Oh man, I'm trying to find a large. Is this it?
These are bad pictures, but these are child size. What flavors? Oh,
Flavors?
um,
They change.
let's see here. They change. They're sticky magnets on the background, and they change flavors. But we've got Saskatoon pie, Rolo, some kind of fudge, Kit Kat, maple walnut, strawberry, cherry cheesecake, vanilla, black forest, black cherry, espresso flake, bubblegum, chocolate chip mint, grape float, Smarties, blast off, raspberry cheesecake, creamsicle, sea salt caramel. What's that? Parties and cream. Peanut butter binge. Oh, peanut butter binge is so good. I gotta get peanut butter binge. Butter pecan, coffee crisp, cotton candy, s'mores, tiger, rum and something, blueberry and cheesecake. And that's only, I've read two and a little bit columns, and there's one, two, three, four, five, six columns. Um, it keeps going, and these flavors will change. There's a lot more flavors in this that they just don't have them in stock.
What drink does it?
Um, Birthday cake and Cookie Monster chocolate.
You have any cream on
This is a large.
That's a large.
That's a large ice cream. And these waffle cones are huge. Like if you think of like a drumstick you can buy in a grocery or in a store, these waffle cones can probably hold three of those drumsticks in them, worth of ice cream.
But you should see outside of this.
That's just a regular size is 3 scoops, right? 2 scoops is child's. A single is 3. So
And then a double is 4.
I clicked on that and it went somewhere. So yeah, the 3, that's a single, that's a single. These people all ordered a single. A single. A single, you get 3 different flavors.
Double you get 4. And the triple you get 5 and large you get 6.
I bought Peanut Butter Binge and Moose Track, and Jess bought
Peaceful
Creamsicle
and
and
limezilla.
Limezilla.
But I would rather have limezilla. I have a thing that I've tried to flavor.
Yeah, it's a lot of ice cream.
It's hard to finish.
That's, I think, a senior, right? Or
It seems to be one of the bowls. I wouldn't know
that's 1 scoop, right? Or is that...
when the
Yeah, it's ice cream. We only buy child's. That's the only thing we will buy. Because I have a hard time eating 2 bowls of ice cream. And yes, the very first time I went there, my friend says, you should go for the triple or whatever extra large it was. And I did not finish the thing.
and then you can't form fudge.
And now whenever there's tourists behind me going, we should get a large. And I just go, hey guys, this is a child's. And they're like, huh? I'm like, just so you guys know, this is a child size. Just so you know what you guys are getting into. The prices seem a little expensive until you realize what I'm holding is a child size. I have never heard of the term evil sick. What is evil sick? Basically, I would, if someone says that's evil sick, I would think that's rad, that's cool, I think that's how you would use evil sick if I heard it. That's how I would translate evil sick.
But I think she completely means the opposite.
That's what I would think. I don't know if that's what you mean by evil sick. Yeah, and they've got fudge and kettle corn, and they might they had they make so many custom flavors. A lot of them are in-house custom flavors, and other ones they've bought special flavors. I don't know if they have macadamia nut ice cream, but I would not be surprised. I don't remember how much they were. Oh, they have prices. I saw. Here we go. Nope. There. Single is $5. Child is $4.50. Oh yeah. So plus the waffle cone. If you want to get the waffle cone, is another dollar. So yeah, a single is 3 scoops. A double is 4 scoops, and then you can get a triple. That would be 5 scoops, and a large would be 6 scoops. And the 6 scoops would be $11. But yeah, the child is $4.50. That's for 2 scoops. The senior would be 1 scoop for $3.75, which is actually very decent prices for how much you're getting. And yeah, the waffle cone is $1.25 extra, and you can get the waffle bowl and get a spoon because that's a lot of ice cream. But that might be the old menu. I think they've upped the prices since then. I think we paid a little more on that. Oh, hang on. Here, look, here's a new one. $4.75 for a child. Yep, they've gone up a little bit. But still, awfully fair prices for how much. Okay, so Evil Sick is, that's rad. I was right. I read it right. I'm pretty proud of myself. She just goes, you do feel things. Uh, oh shoot. I started talking about food this time. But I just realized if ice cream is considered food, it's a lot of ice cream for a really cheap price once you realize how much ice cream you're getting. And they've got lots of touristy little, like all the touristy gifts and stuff you can buy, signing and yeah. And then really good fudge you can buy there too. Kettle corn. A peanut butter binge. That is my favorite flavor. It's a very chocolatey and very peanut buttery flavor. I'm always very sad if they're out of that flavor. I usually do peanut butter binge on the bottom and then one other flavor on top. Yeah, the senior is only one bowl of ice cream. Because, like, 1 scoop has got to be close to 350 to 400 grams of ice cream. It's 350 to 400 grams of ice cream is 1 scoop. That'd be my guess. Yeah, you definitely bounce off the wall. And now that I'm relaxing and we've had the sugar for a while, I'm feeling the sugar crash. I feel so drained. It's like, yeah, you're coming down from a sugar crash. And the kayaking wasn't that hard. No, it's the sugar crash. We also got the frequent liquor card. Every 10 ice creams we buy, we get one for free. And you're allowed to test the ice cream before buying the scoop if you really want to. It's like, hey, that flavor really scares me, but it also sounds like it might be really good. Could I just have a little taster spoon of it? Give you like a little wooden spoon and give you a taste of the flavor before buying. Because some of the flavors are kind of out there. It's like, that might be really good or really gross. Let me decide by tasting it first. Okay, we're going to have to cut the rest of those trees before I do any more plowing. Oh, never asked to taste ice cream at Wendy's before. Wait, whoever parked that forklift left the forks up. Really dangerous. Do you have some real trees I could cut? Sounds like fun. Oh, that's right, I was seeding soybean. Cedar. 15 meter. Machinery gets dirty. I've got to clean the machinery. Here, let's see. Zoom in. You can see the tires are dirty already. Inside the rim is pretty dirty. And the whole tractor will get dirtier as we go a little further. We just started using this tractor, so it's still fairly clean. tricky here around these trees. Oh, missed a little on the corner, that's okay. And the only thing is, in real life, you would not be seeding in a rainstorm. That just would not happen. I actually don't mind cleaning up the mess of trees after cutting everything to size and making it into firewood. Oh, I've got to actually turn the seeder on for it to work. I still didn't turn it on. There we go. I hit the button. Hey look, I've got a chance to get the little bit that I missed. Hasn't really got much dirtier yet. Once we get to a point where I can go in cab, I'll show you how the inside of the cab gets dirty too. I bet there's a mod I could find that you cannot seed in rain. You shouldn't be able to do anything in rain. Yeah, take care of livestock, but that's about it. Yeah, you could do forestry in rain, cut down trees and stuff. And like I said, you could probably plow a field in rain as long as it doesn't rain too much and the tractor gets stuck. But it would have to be very light drizzle to do that. Couldn't do it in full rain like this. What you looking at? What's interesting outside? The weather is, yeah, the weather's being interesting outside. You could easily drive this tractor. You have a small tractor at home you handle. If you can handle a small tractor, as long as you're spatially aware, you can handle a big tractor. Small tractor is actually harder to back up and handle than a big tractor. I guess depends how small, but they work under the same concept. Although the new tractors have like a lot of handles and gears and stuff. So I can't really see inside this tractor getting dirty yet. No, it doesn't really look in, I don't see any footprints on the ground or anything. You have a question? I don't know. That was something I was hoping to do after supper. Huh? I'm not really hungry either. We had a lot of ice cream, I think. Yeah, we can get lunch meats in during the day tomorrow. Yeah. Go shopping like at 8. I really don't want lunch meats at all this week. Oh yeah, for the quadding or something like that, make a sandwich or something, yeah. The game will rain when it wants to rain. I don't tell it to rain. Eh, On the, I can't show that. How do I get a mouse in here? I can't. Okay, so the top right corner, you see my money I have, and then you see the time, and then you see the cloud with the raindrops in it. That's the forecast of weather. Um, so right now there is no forecast for sun. Right now the forecast is just calling for more rain. So it would be nice to see a sun pop up there. That if the sun pops up in the forecast, it means at least we'll get sun in the next 6 hours in game or something like that. But we can also get a mod in here where it will snow as well. So you gotta worry about planting and harvesting within the allotted time, or else you get in trouble. Hmm? Yeah, you get to shovel the snow. Yep, you gotta plow the snow off the highways and stuff. I think if we do a seasons map, we're gonna concentrate a lot more on animals. Because in the winter you just take care of animals, right? There's nothing else to do. So, I figure we have dinner around 7:30 or so and then go shopping after. That would be my choice. That's my vote. Yeah, that would work. So, and start seeing some speckles on the roof of the tractor, but slowly getting dirty inside of here. the equipment, you can see there's some dirt starting to build up on the side of the equipment. Quite a bit of dirt on the inside of the frame there. Dinner will be about an hour away from now. What are we eating? What are we eating for dinner? Gonna be chicken bites. It's like kind of like chicken nuggets, but not nuggets. It's real chicken. It's like chicken nuggets, but real chicken breast in them. I could go for that because we ate so much ice cream. Having a small meal like that would be perfect. Yeah, but I bet the Massey Ferguson is a little bit more heavy electronic maintenance than a Russian tractor. A Russian tractor, there's probably very little for electronics on that thing. Other than a battery to start the thing, it's probably the only electronics on a old Russian tractor. Chicken bites and chips. I'm not hungry enough to add an extra side to it. I think just the chicken bites will be enough. If I was hungry, yes, I'd want a side. Butter noodles? Yeah, those would go really good with chicken bites, but yeah, I'm not hungry enough to have anything along with them. I might change my mind in an hour from now, but I'm not allowed to change my mind unless I make whatever food I'm hungry for. Okay. Skip the dishes. Look, I made food. It got delivered to the door. 1985 Belarus tractor. Yeah, that's an old mechanically sound tractor. Although not the easiest tractor to operate, as far as you gotta use a lot of muscle power to operate that thing. You're finally done wrapping bales. Oh, you should not clean that tractor and I can show how dirty it is. I'll just quickly run over. I mean, go ahead, clean it, but wait till I'm there. Okay. That's not even that super dirty of a tractor. Can you see inside? It doesn't get that dirty inside, does it? But Jess is washing it now. Apparently she's walking in the sky, but the windows are a little dirty there still. There we go. Tractor's nice and clean. Yeah, let's zoom in over here and you can see how the dirt's all getting washed off. Nice and shiny now. Those wheels are a little dirty on that trailer. Same with that truck. That one's a bit cleaner. I feel tired. I could take a Matterschloop. Matterschloop time. Matterschloop is a Plottisch term, or you guys would probably say Low German term. And the direct translation of Matterschloop is midday sleep. Wat jet on? The cow is hungrig. Cow is hungrig. If anybody understood that, I don't know. I don't know what I would give someone that understood what I just said. It's pretty unlikely odd, unless James is still listening. There's no way anyone understood that. James is still listening. He just goes, I did! Oh, yeah, get me in trouble. First off, I did not call her a cow. I said the cow was hungry. Uh, and Jess is not hungry. Your response should have been said, yeah, he said Jess is hungry. That would have been the better response. Vi waren blest plottig reden dan. Dat wordt zeer schwer gaan. Teilsteden han Matterschloop. The warmer countries How do you say countries in German? Plotich.
I remember you later.
She says she knows where you live.
Just like today, I'm thinking about that. I mean, you would be in trouble.
When I listen to people speaking in Dutch, I can understand a lot of the words because it's so close to Plotich. A direct translation of Plotich would actually be flat German, as in the flat laying lands of the country.
What is the language of the country?
Yeah, Low German is Plotich because it's from the low laying lands or the low. Yeah, low. That's why we say Low German. It's the low laying land of basically the farmland of Germany instead of the more hilly mountainous regions. But that's not the German that kind of took hold. It was the higher elevation land that the German kind of took hold. I always thought Low German or Plotdeutsch meant it was the uneducated, but it's just a language that never went into writing back in the day, and German or High German kind of became the official language of German.
Was that English? What did they translate to?
Australia, that's pretty much just the English speaking.
What was the language?
Like
What language?
like Australian I guess there'd be a lot of Chinese there too. We got native languages, but I bet you all the native tribes have a different language, assuming that's how that would work. I'm making a lot of assumptions on Australia. I'm just trying to think of what the main immigrants to Germany or to Australia would have been, and I think it's English and probably Chinese. What would the second most spoken language be in or in Australia? I don't see French and Spanish to be as big of a deal in Australia.
Australian.
It's Australian English. It's definitely a different English because Canadian English is different than US English and Britain English is very different. So yeah, Australian English. But what would be the second language? Yeah, there's like I can see Australia being super diverse in language. I was actually surprised when we went back to Belize to visit um, how dominant Chinese actually is in Belize. There's a lot of Chinese in Belize.
Did they? Oh yeah, I saw one with somebody saying they're rich already in China.
Oh, she's Bavarian. Guten Tag. No, they greet. How do they greet again? They don't say good day as a greeting. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty dirty here, Linda. If you see this equipment, it's gotten pretty dirty. Whoa! What are we seeding? No! No, 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 no! Uh, since when did this change seeds? Uh, I know what it is. It's all oilseed radish. I'm so disappointed. Somehow it clicked out of soybean. This is seed, right? That seed should be seed. How much money did I waste? $3,000. Yay! Best course of action. Let's move this big brute. If you ever need to tow a trailer, big brute's fast and can tow a trailer. I'm not even going to pretend to know how to pronounce those. I want another tractor. Give me a different tractor. Yep, there we go. Nope, I want, no, not that. Okay, we have a disker somewhere. Never gets used, but when I screw up, it has to get used. Where is the disker? Not in there. Right there. Just grab the other wrapper.
I'm putting that
I intended to use the other wrapper to finish it, but no. There we go. Disker. Load. Good enough for me. Let's take everything I seeded and just disk right over it. It's my eraser. I can't do direct seed over what I did and seed the right stuff because the game gets a little confused. It's like, but you just planted this crop. And why wouldn't I just let the crop grow that I seeded? Because I planted the most useless crop possible over oilseed radish. What did I seed over oilseed radish? Oilseed radish! And what is oilseed radish for? It's a cover crop to help with the nitrogen levels in the soil. You don't actually harvest it, you just directly seed over top of it or you plow it into the field. So apparently I just wanted extra nitrogen in the field. You can ask me. Mixed ration? You throw in one straw bale and one hay bale. And then you go to silage and fill in silage till everything is green. One straw, one hay, and then carefully fill up silage, watching the lines to make sure it's a proper mix. Well, this is not what I wanted to be doing. Can't believe I seeded almost the whole field wrong. Blame James? Sure, why not? Straw not accepted here. Jess is doing stuff and for some reason when the game code is kind of confused and sends me the message instead of her. Sniffly. Yeah, allergy season. But I'm sniffly all year round though.
So am I. Who's allergy sex?
People are like, but it's not allergy season. But I'm like, apparently as I get older, I get allergic to everything. Apparently I'm getting hungry. Saw Farmer Joe there for a second.
Oh, that was cute.
Look at all that cotton ready for harvesting once the rain stops.
How many bales of cotton?
That's okay. Thanks for joining for a bit anyway. Started to have a decent conversation there.
Yeah.
And I seem to be getting hungry, so I should probably go soon as well. And I'll be going, okay, that's it. Everybody, I'm going. Have a good day. And then about 20 people will log in and start talking. Well, after that ice cream, I wasn't hungry for a little while. Did I say that muted or not? But you're right. I am hungry most of the time. Oh, hello.
I was gonna ask, are you still streaming from last weekend?
Yes, I am still streaming from last weekend.
Yeah.
I now stream while trucking, multitasking. Are you still gardening today? I think you said you were planting flowers yesterday? It smells like something's burning. Yeah, it's a bit of a plasticky burning smell. Okay, where's that smell coming from? Definitely coming from outdoors, but let's keep our noses out for the smell.
Like now I was watching the conspiracy theories.
Hmm?
Didn't want to conspiracy theories, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of sniff around and go, is that something in here smelling like an electrical fire, or is that one of our neighbors having an electrical fire? Either is bad. Even if I was completely selfish, either would be bad.
Today you didn't come back at night.
Well, you can have the fish and chips, but I'll have the poutine. Yeah, if you're gonna start a second food truck, doing it while we're under quarantine, probably the way to go.
What's your calendar? I think we went once last year. It's been a long time.
Yeah, we only went to Jeffers once last year. We don't eat out much, and Jeffers food truck is definitely one of those places that you should go to at least once a year. It's about the best chips out there.
The second truck is at the college.
So I don't know where her second truck is. Is the second truck at the college, or is the
No, the original truck, which is the second truck,
so the original truck is at the college, and the new truck is downtown.
ish. Maybe this is the back.
Oh, so this is the truck that he had many years ago,
Yes.
and he still has the old truck, and he's decided to use the old truck.
Yes.
Ah,
And they were traveling with us until vacation time. And then we were seeing vacation. But I think if you're just trying to get vacation, the first thing to do is give yourself vacation. Or like if you don't have that kind of expense.
basically that truck should not be driving on the road with those tires. So apparently his goal was to pay for all the wages in the first week, and he paid for all the wages in the first day.
Is that the expenses that are included in the agreement?
So the location's a good one. The smell of the thing attracts humans from at least a mile away. Apparently, the Canadian Tire manager has been pestering him for years to put up his food truck at Canadian Tire, so I guess he finally caved in, and I'm betting right now he's going, should have done it from day one. It's like there's a lot of cars in that parking lot all the time, and if you're in that parking lot anywhere near a time that you might be hungry, you're gonna go smell that and go, "Hey, guess where we're going?" Yeah, college. You got the college there, the Canadian Tire, and then there's some other local businesses within easy walking distance. So yeah, plus there's a lot of houses there too. Yeah, yeah. I think it'd be kind of lethal living next to that. I'd be tempted to go to Jeffers for every single meal every day.
I don't know. That neighborhood is bad. I can't stand the Untitled Chapter.
So I'm sure he gets customers from a few blocks around the area walking in. Funny, Jess just said that too. You'll be broke before you have a heart attack. Before you end up in the hospital, you'll be broke.
What would it for?
Well, look, weeds are growing there. This is a mean looking tractor. Isn't there a rock on the road? What's that? We went to Moduline for a bit and played around in the parking lot, and then rode all the way down to the Soyuz lookout, and then came back. So it was a good ride. Definitely a good ride. Yeah, I wanted to go to a big parking lot and just kind of goof around a little bit just to make sure I still knew how to ride. And I wasn't quite as eager around the sharp corners as the other two, but I think I kind of remembered the basics. Could take a few rides and I might be a little aggressive again. Too aggressive. Probably be healthier following someone after a few rides. Only too aggressive if you're getting holes in your knees. While losing your drivers might be a too aggressive too. Kind of rely on that for a job. Because I did the first gear thing, opened the throttle all the way up, looked down, I'm like, oh, I'm going 100. Okay. I still have 5 more gears after this. Should probably relax it a little bit. You forget how quickly, when you open her up, how fast you go from 0 to 100. It's like, yep, that did the trick. Yeah, but I'm the guy that would pull over. You know, the moral code to a fault. Well, it's like James was saying yesterday. It's like, imagine you come down the Anarchist pretty slow with a big rig. I'm like, I do the speed limit. Well, you like the thing is running from cops. You could run from cops, let the adrenaline take over, and you might kill yourself. You might get away. In fact, there's a good chance you're going to get away. But if you don't get away, you just made it a lot worse for yourself. Usually I'm doing about 75 to 80 coming down the hill with the quad. That's usually a US load though, to be fair. A Canadian load you probably would have to go a bit slower. Now, having said that, when I was running the Peterbilt with a 575 horse, that engine brake on that Cummins had engine brakes. Holy smokes, I could run the Super B down that hill at 80 kilometers an hour and it would hold me all the way down without touching the brakes. After you make that last corner, I let her go right up to 80 and just ride it down. Yeah, every time I jump in the pickup, I just go, man, the engine brakes in this thing suck. Yeah, that Peterbilt, I could go downhill fully loaded Canadian B train and do 80, and it would hold it. It was that thing had engine brakes. Solid, solid, solid engine brakes on that thing. Hmm? Might might fall next time you load. Yeah, I should probably. I'm gonna finish plowing this field and then I'll call it. I'll call it a stream after plowing this field. So I'm officially saying I'm getting ready to log off. So this is where about 30 people log in and start watching the stream. Or are they going to wait till I'm back to the other end of the field? When the field is done plowing, that's when everybody logs in. Well, Jeff, yesterday, um, the bike has pretty good engine brakes. Mel just goes, "You okay there?" The bike got a little squirrely when you go full throttle in first gear, and then instead of shifting up, you just let off the throttle. The bike decides to do things. Very uncomfortable things. It's like wobble wobble. It's like I snapped that throttle on so hard. It's like, nope, I want more throttle. So I've got to learn my instincts not to let go of the throttle when you're full open in first gear. Yeah, it just did a very funny wobble. It didn't try throwing me over the handlebars, but it locked up the rear, and the bike doesn't want to go straight when the rear tire locks up. I'm sure it didn't lock up all the way, but all of a sudden the rear was not going at full speed any longer. And we were entering a corner when I did that. That was a healthy, I'm awake, I'm awake. The problem is I was having fun. That kind of stuff should scare you, but for me it was just like, whoo, that was fun. And when adrenaline rushes like that are fun, that's when it can become really dangerous to keep doing stuff like that. I think it's healthy to find adrenaline rushes like that are legal. Alright, let's go clean this up, repair it, and park it. Clean it, repair it, park it. I've been watching too much Mike Patey. I'm not a panicker. People say I'm morbid though, because I planned for the crash around the next corner. But I think that's why I'm not a panicker. It's just a thing that runs in my brain all the time. Hey, farmer boy, I, when I'm on the road driving, I am planning for the next crash. I see the vehicle, I'm like, okay, when that vehicle crosses the line, I'm gonna go do this. It's just something I am running through my head all the time, and it's not a stress thing. It's just I'm a planner.
There's an Untitled Chapter.
What? Naramata? Police manhunt underway in Naramata. They've got the police helicopter out. Yay, where we live. Let's park this Disker. Should be able to get it in there, right? Whoa! Should be able to get it in there. This thing turns too soon. I could give up on it, because it is a bit of a tight spot. Visibility sucks. Yeah, I think that's good to be spatially aware at all times. Know exactly who's behind you. Even like in the big rig, you know there's a car behind you even though you can't see it. Just knowing the fact that there is a car there. And knowing, yeah, just knowing what's around you is, I think, probably the most important step of driving. Always knowing what's around you. Alright, I will park this tractor. And now, yeah, we'll call it a day here. Call it a day here. We will, I'll be kind of parked in the way of that tractor. Let's shuffle it over a bit. There we go. That way we can park whatever we need in that space. And the whole reason I had to disc that whole field because I planted the wrong crop. Oilseed radish on oilseed radish is kinda useless. I'm just gonna set this up for next time. I don't know why I'm setting up the GPS like that, but we'll seed oil, soybean here instead. What editing software do I use? So, Farmer Boy, are you asking what I use to stream? Because I'm not editing anything. I'm live streaming, or are you asking how I edit my trucking videos? Because those are two different answers. Because for my trucking videos, I use Adobe Premiere Elements, but for live stream, okay, for the trucking videos, I purchased Adobe Premiere Elements. And honestly, their customer service is garbage. I bought the software when it was on sale. It's good software. I wouldn't buy that for the full $99.99. Not worth it. And don't expect any kind of customer service. It's absolutely garbage. We had some issues with them. There's other program that's cheaper. What's it called? Can't remember what it was. What? There's a different option out there. It's cheaper too, and it works pretty well. Um, but yeah, I don't recommend buying this at full price. I know Farmer Joe looked up a different program that I could have bought. That's a little more affordable. I just can't remember it. But for live stream, I'm using OBS. But anyway, I am out of here. So, thank you guys for joining. I will possibly have a stream tomorrow, but tomorrow is really, really busy. But I'll definitely be back doing a stream Wednesday morning. Wednesday early morning. Yeah, Wednesday, probably 8 or 9 in the morning Pacific time. I'll be back for sure. Tomorrow, yeah, it's kind of a 50-50. So thanks for the chat. It's been fun. It's been people have kind of come and gone. It's stayed like only a couple people, but it's been a constant chat that kind of comes and goes. Well, not really goes. Just you get different people coming through. So at least I wasn't bored. So I'm out of here. You guys rock.